Now at 5, Florida's highest court is hearing arguments for a case that could impact millions of Floridians. Justices considering whether the state's current 15-week abortion ban is legal. And if it's upheld, it would clear the way for more restrictions. News 6's Emily McLeod joins us live in the newsroom with what happened in court today. Emily?
Attorneys for Planned Parenthood argued in court today that the abortion ban violates Florida's constitutional right to privacy. But those on the other side of this argument say Florida's constitution does not establish a right to abortion. The Florida Supreme Court hearing oral arguments on Friday in the lawsuit against the state filed by Planned Parenthood of Southwest and Central Florida over the state's 15-week abortion ban. Whitney White is a staff attorney with the American Civil Liberties Union. White argues the state's abortion ban is violating the Florida Constitution's right to privacy provision.
In 1980, the right to privacy included a right to decide whether or not to have an abortion up until viability. This court has consistently held in abortion and non-abortion cases alike that the privacy clause, when voters adopted an express and freestanding privacy clause that had no analog under the federal Constitution.
However, Florida Solicitor General Henry Whitaker says Florida's Constitution does not provide protections for abortion rights.
We did take a fresh look at this issue. I mean, and I think it's fair to say that the kind of historical evidence that we've really done a deep dive into the historical record, and what it shows, I think, is pretty striking about the historical backdrop behind the enactment of the privacy clause.
State lawmakers reacting to the hearing on Friday. Democratic State Representative Anna Escamani sending out a statement saying in part, quote, "The court's decision on this 15-week ban will not only impact the constitutionality of abortion access in Florida, it will also lead to Florida's 6-week abortion going into effect 30 days later." Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody also attended Friday's hearing and says she's in support of the law.
Life at 15 weeks can feel pain. This is something we didn't know until more recently. And so arguments like that and information like that shows why lawmakers should have the ability to, on behalf of the people, decide how they can protect that, should they protect that.
Now, no ruling was made today in court, and there is no timeline on when that ruling could come down, but it is expected within the next month. We're live in the newsroom. Emily McLeod, Getting Results, News 6.